welcome to our next session of our Halloween type readings. Cue the Halloween music. I don't know, I can't hum Halloween music. But anyway, I wanted to do an Atelier type reading, but I did not have enough time to learn the cards as well as I wanted to do that type of reading. I will eventually, and when I do, I will go ahead and post one of those readings on YouTube. They're going to be much longer, so I have to decide how I want to do that. But if you don't know, Atelier was the first person to create a tarot deck specifically for divination. He was inspired by John Baptiste, I believe, or he is a John Baptiste. What am I talking about? But he was inspired by a writer who was comparing tarot to Thoth, the Book of Thoth, and he was like, maybe they are like hieroglyphics, because of pictures, and Egyptians, used hieroglyphics. But of course this has later been proven to not be true, but he is a big influence when it comes to the tarot world, including reversals and different spreads. So he has a very in-depth way of reading his own Book of Thoth tarot, and so I've been studying that, but I haven't learned it well enough for a Halloween edition, unfortunately, but I will learn it. So today, instead, we're going to do a different Halloween spread. We have pile 1 with the spider, which also says perseverance. And with that, we have blue calcite. For pile 2, we have a card that says crystal ball, which is about intuition. And with that, I have, these are kind of like mala beads. They could be. But really, again, this is something that I got in New Orleans. And it's supposed to help you connect with your ancestors and have protection from them. But since it's skulls, I figured, that's kind of Halloween based, and it talks about ancestors. So there's that. And then for pile 3, we have the broom, which is cleansing. So these are all 3 things that we need. We need perseverance, we need intuition, and we need cleansing. And with that, I have the opalite pendulum, because opalite is just so beautiful. It is turning partially yellow, but I think that's due to oxidation. I don't know. Probably from my grubby hands touching it all the time. Anyway, go ahead and take a moment to choose your pile. Alright, now that you've taken the time to choose your pile, go ahead and click it in the timestamp below, and we'll go ahead and get to your reading. Adelia. I always pronounce things wrong. Alright, so we have the spider. Let's see. We'll see what the Oracle deck says about the spider. So it says the spider's perseverance and patience. The road is long and arduous, but the reward will be worth it. So even if there's a long road, the reward at the end of the tunnel will be worth it. And also, can we adore the back art of this deck? I'm obsessed with the art. I just got this for the artwork, honestly. Alright. Let's take a look at the spread. This should be a fairly simple spread here. So we're going to do one. This is a Halloween spread by Ethany, someone named Ethany. So we're going to look at costume. What do you really want to be deep down? What desire wants to be expressed? Alright. This is Halloween. Alright. What does pile 1 want to be? What does pile 1 want to be deep down? I didn't realize I have an oracle in here. Okay. There's nothing wrong. We're going to go with it. There's a reason why it's here. So pile 1, we have the 5 of Imps. So I think deep down we want to be passionate. We want to be able to fight for what we believe in. We want to be heard. We want to be seen. We want to be tough, assertive. So I think that's a part of us that really wants to express itself. And we have Owl with Exploration that came out of nowhere. So, you know, I think you want to explore that side of you. I feel like you may have a more timid side that comes out a little bit more passive possibly, and you don't feel like you're expressing yourself and standing up for yourself and like what you think. What are your opinions? What do you think about the situation? Or like if someone is stepping over your toes, you know, you kind of let it go a lot. Or like even it's something as simple as like someone gives you the wrong order at a restaurant, you just don't say anything. And so I think you're ready to explore the other side where you become more assertive and talk about what you want, as you should be able to express your needs and desires as long as it does not harm others, because we all deserve to be seen and heard. And I think that's a part of you that is ready to be expressed and fully viewed. And you may be dressing up as a devil this year for Halloween, or an owl. Just kidding. Alright. So now we're going to look at trick. What has fooled you? Three of Pumpkins in reverse. Where's my moon oracle? There we go. I'm going to pull some oracle as well for each one. I'm going to pull from my favorite oracle deck here, Moon Oracle, which I've seen all around the U.S. So when I went to Mount Shasta in Washington, or is that Oregon? It's Oregon, sorry. When I went to go see Mount Shasta, or is it California? It's in California. I'm okay. I swear I'm okay today. When I went to go see it, they even had this deck in one of the stores. So it's widely spread here. Alright. So pile 1. What has fooled pile 1? Alright. Fulfillment. Alright. So I think that possibly something that has fooled you, pile 1, is that you may feel like you find worth in expressing to others, or how do I say this, like working with others. You know, it's like, what is their opinion on what you do? And, you know, it's like, do they approve of it? And you find fulfillment in that. You find fulfillment in other people's opinions and other people's views on what you do. And I think that is what is tricking you. Gonna be like cheesy and be like, it's what you're, you know, it's for yourself. But it's more than that. It's more than, you know, doing it for yourself and feeling fulfilled and proud of something that you create for yourself. It's more about, do you feel that it raises the positivity and vibration of the universe as a whole? Is what you're putting forth creating a better environment, a better world? Like, how is it affecting others in that kind of way? Instead of how do others see it, it's more how is it affecting others? And I think that kind of mind shift is what is being asked of you for this particular situation. All right, so now we're going to do a treat. We're going to do what is your gift here. What is pile 1's gift? What is pile 1's? Okay. That is a lot of cards. So we're gonna redo that. Or it could be like, this is it. This is pile 1's gift. I mean, it could be. I think your gift could be your resilience. Like, I feel like, you know, even if you're beaten down, you can pick yourself back up again, which is maybe why you have perseverance. I think that's a strength of yours. I don't even think that's something that you necessarily need to improve on and gain more of. I think you've already harnessed it. You've already, like, I feel like you're great at taking care of yourself and your needs, and I don't feel like any adversity will stop you from feeling fulfilled and full and continue on your journey. I feel like you have a very like strong-willed and minded heart. Can I get additional oracle? Okay. We have divinity. So I'm not really sure about this card so much, but it is giving me more of this path of your own, of trusting the divine, trusting the universe. I think you have a strong connection with that. And that is, again, one of your strengths. I feel like you're just a very independent person, pile 1. I feel like, I don't feel like you ever feel completely lost or on your own. I feel like you're good at reaching out to spirit and connecting with spirit amongst this new unknown path and journey as you continue to go. I feel like you're good at feeling around for that type of guidance. I think you're able to harness and find it quite easily. You may have some natural psychic abilities, and I feel like you can naturally connect with different plants and animals. So, like, I don't know, like, how they say, like, plants and animals, like, of course animals have feelings, but plants can too, because they're also a part of matter, all matter. So, like, all matter is living because, like, what are we, right? We're electrons. We're moving electrons. We're atoms with moving electrons. And so is everything else. Everything is atoms with moving electrons. It's just some are more advanced than others, but everything has a life to it and has potential for life. And so I think that you're able to connect with, like, items even. Like, I know this sounds crazy, but I feel like you have this natural, like, connection with the earth and everything within the living realm. So I feel like you have, like, this natural connection with, like, it could be like a table. Like, I feel like, you can feel the personality or, like, the vibe of a table. I know, like, I probably sound crazy to some people, but it's a thing, okay? Like, you just have, like, that, I think you have, like, a sensitivity to, like, living things or, like, matter, things of their physical realm. You have a very good sensitivity to it. What are you holding on to and need to let go of? Okay, so next we have sour, which is what you're holding on to and need to let go of. So what is pile 1 need to let go of? 2 of bats. Alright, so I think you need to let go of a past decision that you made where you felt like you made the wrong decision. That's what I'm getting from here. Let's see what the oracle has to say. Here's pile 1. Alright, that was fast. Faith. Okay. So I feel like, this untrust. I think there might be, like, an untrust with your intuition, even though you're greatly connected with it. I think you need to look at more of, like, the patterns of how many times it was right versus wrong, because I think, yeah, we could have made, like, a mistake in one of our choices, but that doesn't mean that's going to affect everything. That doesn't mean, like, every choice we make from there is the wrong choice. So I think it's a lot about having more, letting go of this questioning of what our intuition says. I think we just need to trust it a little bit more because it is strong. It is guiding us. We can naturally find our way through it. We're a spiritual being. This woman right here is literally in an angel wings in a white robe. Okay, she's a part of the spiritual realm, as we're in the physical realm, but we are part of the spiritual realm. Our consciousness is a part of that, and our consciousness is in the physical realm, but it's from the spiritual realm. So we are all connected with that. Therefore, we can harness our intuition very, very well if we can trust it within that. But if we start second guessing and going back and forth, then that's when we're like, oh, usually the first choice is your intuition, because once you start, thinking about other things after that, it's overthinking it. And we have sweet. Let me see. Click something weird. What can you embrace more of? Alright. What can we embrace more of, pile 1? What can pile 1 embrace more? Ace of Cups. I think this is Emperor. Emperor in reverse. Alright, so it's kind of like, I think just embracing emotions over structure. Like, it's great to have plans. It's great to be successful. It's great to, harness out our life and compartmentalize it and, you know, have an idea of how we want it to go and what direction it's going in. I think all of that is very important and amazing, but I think we need to embrace more of our emotional side because of that. Like, what is our passion behind it? What is the reason why we're doing this? Why we're scheduling and structuring this? Why we're allowing this to be a part of our life? So I think just allowing the emotional side to come out a little bit more is what this card is asking of us. Let's see what Oracle says. All right, hope. So, yeah. Yeah, just more that the positive emotion, like being embraced by that, being encapsulated by that is really what you're being encouraged to do. I think there's a lot of things in this life that you are excited about and that brings you hope for your future in the direction that you're going in. So I just think it, you know, as long as you continue to embrace it, we have abundance on at the bottom of the deck. You will naturally go towards what is meant for you and have a very, very abundant life. Right, and can we get one final oracle card from this lovely Bruja deck? Aha! We got the Wolf Awareness. Wow. So yeah, just being more aware of what our thoughts are, what we're paying attention to. And again, it should be paying attention more of like our emotions and the why we're doing things, and trusting our intuition, and trusting, because we know, like, we can feel everything around us, that, you know, just trusting that we can hone that in well. And yeah, I'm releasing so much pressure of like what other people think about things, or like the structure of it, but more about the emotions of it. All right, pile one. These are all the messages that I have for you. I hope you have a happy Halloween. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Stay sentient, stay kind, like and subscribe. Bye. Hello, pile 2. If you chose the crystal ball and the mala beads with the skeletons, then this is going to be your reading. See, skeletons. Oh, it's upside down. There you go. Alright. I don't know what that was that just fell. That was my computer. Okay. So we'll see what the crystal ball says. It says intuition to begin with. What did I do with the book? Where does my intuition lead me? Here it is. So, crystal ball says intuition, secrets, hidden knowledge. Alright, straight to the point. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do this Halloween spread here. I'm going to start with costume. What do you want to embody? Who do you want to be? These are also some of my favorite back artworks. So pretty. Alright. Did see a flipped card, so let me go ahead and make sure everything's facing the right direction here. Alright. So, what does pile 2, this one kind of come out? 9 of Pumpkins. Wow. So you're definitely trying to be in your bad B era. Oh, I didn't know what that flipped. Okay. So yeah, you're ready to, you know, enjoy the abundance that you've created for your life. You're ready to embody that empowerment that you get from just knowing your worth and what you can put out into the world and what you bring, and it's like being empowered within your personality and how you interact with others and the life and what you can cultivate for yourself. And so I think that is just, you know, it's just all about connections and cultivation, and just feeling in that empowered energy from that, feeling that manifested energy that you can bring with that. So that is what we're trying to embody here. And then let's see what oracle comes out for this one. So what is pile 2 trying to embody? Okay. Cards falling so we have tranquility, all right, and centered. So yeah, I mean, seriously, I mean, if you do feel like you have the world within your fingertips, then of course you're naturally going to feel centered and at peace. You're going to be very confident with your decisions and what direction you're going in. And it's also going to bring you peace because you're not stressed about what's next and what's going to happen, or are you going to lose it. You're just like, no, this is a part of who I am. I'm in this energy of abundance, and so it's going to continue to naturally come for me. I don't have to try hard. Alright, so next we're going to do trick, sorry. Why, let's do something negative before something positive, why not? So this is going to be like, what is tricking you? Ace of Imps in reverse. Okay. I can already tell you what that's about, but we're going to see what oracle comes out. What's tricking pile 2? What is tricking pile 2? Alright. Meditate. Alright, so what is tricking you is seeing the ability that you can't get there. You can't get to that Nine of Cup energy. So I feel like there's a lot that you do want to achieve and a lot that you do want to do, but and deep down inside you feel like it's not achievable and that there's no way for you to do it. And I don't know if it's because of capability or I think it's more, since it's asking you to meditate, I think it has more to do with opportunity. You don't think the opportunity will come for you. But I read an amazing quote not too long ago where they're like, well, you know, success is preparation met with opportunity. So you prepare yourself in the meantime until the opportunity comes. And the opportunity will naturally come if you're preparing yourself. You're manifesting it in. You're inviting it into your life because you're preparing for it. And not only that, you'll be ready for it when it does come in and when the opportunity does seek itself. You know, naturally when you're training for it, you're going to be putting yourself out there. That's going to bring you closer to opportunities anyway. And so like all of this comes into a big circle of just kind of releasing that ideal that you'll never get the chance to do exactly what you want. You know, if you start trying and putting yourself out there more and going for it, it will happen. And the universe is on your side. The universe wants you to achieve what you want. You know, you're a part of that. You're a part of the God's mind, so to speak. And that's the whole idea of that. We're all living inside of his mind. We're all a part of him. We are not God, but we have him inside of us, if that makes sense. Like God is his own his own entity, which is like the oneness of all things and more. And he's also like, we're part of his creation, so we're part of him. And so he wouldn't create something that he wouldn't want it to be successful, right? Like if he wanted something, he would get it. And so it's the same, you know, since he's a part of us, you know, if we want something, we can get it. It's attainable. It may not be like, I can always say it's like, it's not exactly always how we imagine it, but it is obtainable and it is possible. And so I think just really connecting with that side of yourself and really connecting to that spiritual side and that oneness type side of consciousness, I think that you'll finally feel more empowered to continue to go on this journey and go towards what you want. Even if you see it as an impossible feat, you will surprise yourself. So next is going to be treat. So this is what you're good at. If I'm correct, I might be wrong. Hold on. Yes. Yes, treat's what you're good at. Oh, here we go. Queen of Ghost. All right. So I think that you're a very emotionally mature person. I think you're very good at making connections with people. I think you're great at sharing. Like whenever you get anything, any type of abundance, I think you're great at sharing it with others, whether that be, you know, meals, parties, gifts, going on and trips with people, and, you know, just helping them along, not directly giving them money, but like indirectly kind of helping finance them to come enjoy events with you, whether you buy their ticket or something like that. I think, or just like buying, like, let's say you want to go out to see the stars, stargazing, and you're like, yeah, let's go, I'll get the telescope and we can go. So that kind of thing, to make things happen. So I feel like you're really good at showing care for other people, and you're very just aware of your emotions. And not only are you aware of them, you're just you're great at harnessing them, as in controlling them, so you don't get upset easily, moved by things easily. So yeah, I think you're a very well-rounded, emotionally intelligent person who is very caring and giving. What is pile 2 good at? We have beautiful. So yeah, you have a beautiful soul inside, and I think that's part of that, and there's a lot of hearts around here as well. So seriously, it's part of that emotional side of you that makes you so beautiful, that you can really connect with people, not trying to use them and continuing, not continuing, but to perfectly see them, like you see them as they are and accept and love them. And I think that is a beautiful energy that you are harnessing, and it's creating more beauty in you, and that does seep outwards as well. So you're probably a very beautiful person inside and out. Next we have Sawa, and that is, what are you holding on to that you need to let go of? Okay, Tarot had something to say about that. So we have the 5 of Ghost. Okay. I'm trying to go in between remembering what card that is and my intuition. What is the 5 of Ghost? Let me think. Okay, I know what that is. I mean, it's literally the card of letting go of things. Like, for what you need to let go of is letting go of things. So I think it's just a lot of emotional past hurt and trauma that you could be carrying around. Now, I do think, again, that you have a lot of your emotions harnessed, and you won't let that slip through the cracks kind of thing. But it could be like a thing that when you're by yourself and really thinking about certain situations, that you could be carrying on heavy trauma. So it's just kind of like, why, it's kind of looking back at, like, what's the intent behind harnessing your emotions? Is it because you don't want people to get upset with you and trigger you? Or is it because you truly want to be kind to people? Or is it a mixture of both? And try to harness it more towards being kind to people. So I think you have a lot of trauma, from emotional trauma from the past, that you are still in need of letting go of. So let's see what else. What does pile 2 need to let go of? Okay. We have success. So it could be things in the past, again, that did not work out for you. And I think it's just like being able to allow yourself to say, hey, maybe that wasn't for you, and there's more things coming to you in the future. It's okay to keep continuing your search, continuing your foundation to find things. Like in this picture, this witch is going to a new store. She's going to a spell store. She's like, okay, if one thing doesn't work, let me go and find something else. Let me find another path. So it's just knowing that life is of endless opportunities, and to continue to keep trying with whatever you're trying to do. Let's see. We have, okay, sweet is what you need to embrace more of. Alrighty. 5 of Pumpkins. So yeah, I think it's just like telling you to, I know this sounds weird, embracing emotional trauma, but I think it's just like embracing the things that have not worked out for you in the past, and kind of using that as more of like, it was a protection. Like, that's something that I would not have, is not meant to be in my life. I'm cultivating a beautiful life for myself, and what is meant for me should come easily to me, or should come to me eventually. It's like, if it didn't work out and it's a complete no-go, there is a reason why, and it just was not meant to be, and that's okay. And so I think it's just like embracing that what was not meant for us, that is now gone, is okay, and it's a good thing. All right, balance. So yeah, just being balanced, and what has worked for us and what hasn't worked for us. And we have also a fairy tale. So yeah, it's just truly trusting and believing that what is coming in and leaving our life, the positives and the negatives, is meant for us, and seeing life as an exciting fairy tale, and we can literally have opportunities to make any dream come true and any adventure happen. So grab onto the little threads that are reaching out for you, the little threads of opportunities. If you're like, And I know that you're creating them as you're going out and sharing any abundance with friends and making, fun times and experiences for yourself. But if a random opportunity comes for you, whether it's like, say it's a job that's completely out of your field and you're like, what? I never considered even trying anything like that. Go ahead and do it and just see what happens and make life more of an adventure, because I think that's what you're being called to do. Alright, and then we're going to do one additional oracle card for you, Miss or Mr. Pile 2. For the Halloween spirit. Alrighty. We have cat, which is, or gato, which is courage. So yeah, have courage to go out and try new things, put yourself out there, and trust that, you can achieve what you want to, even if it seems out of bounds, and you will become this Nine of Pumpkins energy, alright? You already have it inside of you, it's just you must embrace it and bring it out a bit more. Alright, Pile 2, thank you so much for coming to your reading. I hope you have a happy Halloween! And stay sentient, stay kind, like and subscribe to support the channel, and have a great week, Pile 2. Bye. Hello, Pile 3. If you chose Broom and the Opalite Pendulum, then this is going to be your pile. Let's see what the book says about Broom. So it says, cleansing or sweeping the home to remove negative energy, it is encouraged to place the broom near the door or an area of your home that needs spiritual protection. Well, I didn't even know that. That's pretty cool. So that is, I guess that's a way of cleansing your place in your home if you want to remove any negative energy that could possibly be bothering you around this time. It's encouraged to leave the broom near a door. Wow. So now we're going to go ahead and do a fun little Halloween spread here. We're going to start with a costume, which is what energy you are trying to embody. So what energy is Pile 3 trying to embody? There we go. All right. So I can see that you're wanting to really be celebratory, especially around your home life, your family, people, loved ones. You want to be able to throw parties, have gatherings, feel that closeness, feel that celebration of just being around each other. It doesn't have to be a holiday. It doesn't have to be a graduation. It doesn't have to be a birthday or a success of someone having like a promotion or anything like that. You just want to celebrate knowing them and spending time with them. And I think that's, you're wanting life to become more of a party. You're wanting life to become every day to be more like enjoyable and a celebration for living in general. So let's see what oracle we have for what you're trying to embody. Pile 3. My Pile 3. Oh my. There we go. Alright. What is Pile 3 trying to embody? Okay, that was just me shuffling horrible. What is Pile 3 trying to embody? There we go. So we have luminous. Ooh, so yeah, you're trying to be that bright light. You're trying to bring in that optimism into life and trying to be like that free spirit who's just, enjoying life as it comes and making the most of it. And so, yeah, you're just trying to make life more of a beautiful adventure and less of a mundane day in and day out type feel. So for a trick, we're going to see what is fooling us. So what's fooling our Pile 3 here? Alright, so I think part of what's fooling you, Pile 3, is that like you're believing that like the choices that you want are not what's coming towards you. You feel like there's like you're getting all of these options to do things, whether it's go on a trip or try a new hobby or being invited to something that you don't feel like is for you. You feel like it's just not in your best interest. It's an extra burden. It could be someone even asking you to help them out on something that they're working on for free, like volunteer stuff. That's not necessarily for a charity. It could be like volunteer for just helping out a club or a community. And so you just feel like this is not the opportunity for you. You feel like possibly it could even be just an extra burden on top of everything else that you're doing. What is a trick for pile 3? What is pile 3 being fooled by? What is pile 3 being fooled by? Mindful. Okay. So yeah, I mean, so we're just like overthinking these situations of how it's going to affect us overall. And I think that that is the trick. I think we should be looking at these situations as more of like, what can I learn from this? What tool can I add to my toolbox? Because I think that's going to be whatever you're being offered to do is actually should be offers that are meant for you. Otherwise, they wouldn't come to you. And so it's like trusting that these offers are coming to you for a reason. And so you're just allow yourself to experience them, to go through the challenges, to add more tools to your toolbox, because that's going to create a realm of more creativity. And it's more of like the more you know, the more you can do with your life, the more that you can create, and the more ideas that you can have of what's possible to have as a part of your life. All right, pile 3. So what I was saying is to embrace the uncomfortableness so that you can have that opportunity to grow and add more to your toolbox. Now we're going to go ahead and go quickly through the rest of your reading because I don't have much memory space left, so we're going to get this going. So next we're going to go ahead and take a look at a treat, which is what you should be focusing on. So what should pile 3 be focusing on? Or what are you good at? I'm sorry, that's what it is. What are you? Let me redo that. I asked the wrong question. All right, what is pile 3 good at? Here we go. 6 of bats and 10 of bats. So it does seem like you're very good at not holding on to past trauma. I think you're very good at going with the flow with life. You're very good at taking it as it comes. It's just being more open to challenges and things that make you uncomfortable, I think, is going to be the biggest change that you're going to need to make. But other than that, when it comes to anything that has gone awry in the past, I think you are very good at going with the flow on that and continuing forward without it affecting how you treat and interact with others now, which is why a part of this embodiment of making every life a party and a celebration just for living, I think that you naturally have that inclination to do that because you are good at not carrying anything that is not the way that you would like it to be. I think you're good at acceptance and moving forward. What's an oracle card for what is pile 3 good at? I'm sorry. Harmony. Exactly. So you're good at basically centering yourself and staying at peace. You're good at being in your conscious state and not your ego, not letting your mind take its way with you and throw you around and bring you into negativity and pull you in every direction. You're really good at harnessing that and that consciousness and staying present and allowing yourself to find harmony within that. So next we're going to look at what is sour, which let me just double check what that is. Sour. So what do you need to let go of? What is pile 3? All right. Oh man. So I think there is a connection in the past that maybe not have worked out. It was someone that it seems like you did really care for, but it could have been the fact that they ended up being, not true to who they were and had hurt you behind your back, or, it could have been by cheating, stealing, just talking bad about you, lying to you, but it was something, but you had a really great connection with them and it was very hurtful. So this connection still follows you today, and it's one that you wish that would have worked out and you're holding on to in hopes that it could rekindle, but you're being asked to let go of that because it's no longer what is serving you. What is serving you are these other connections with people who you can celebrate life with. All right, and let's see what your oracle has to say. What does pile 3 need to let go of? Here we go. Centered. What? All right, let me read the book on that one. All right. The moon's phases can be a tool to guide you in achieving balance in your life. Obtain a moon calendar specific to current year, hemisphere, blah, blah, blah. The cycle of the moon entails waxing and waning. The dark new moon symbolizes beginnings. The slate is wiped clean. During each cycle of the full moon, you grow from the crescent gibbous, blah, blah, blah. All right, so this is just giving me back about like repetition, because I feel like that's what the moon phases really are. And so I think that it's just you kind of like replaying in this relationship and replaying what has happened over and over again, and kind of remembering the good times. And I'm sure you remember the bad as well, and it's really sweet that you are treasuring the good times, as you should remember those. But it's okay to kind of accept things as they are and let them go and let them pass and move forward, and not allowing this repeated cycle of reliving that relationship over and over again in your head. I think that is part of like could be what's hurting you and holding you back a bit. And I think for you to achieve pure celebration and pure luminosity within your life, this is something that is trying to throw you around in circles and circles, that is meant to be let go of and moved on from, to allow more harmony to come into your life. All right, and then we're going to do what is sweet, so what you should be embracing. Let's see. What should pile 3 be embracing? Okay. The 7 of Pumpkins. So all that you've achieved, all that you have grown into your life, you are, and we also have the Star and the High Priestess. So yes, all the healing that you've done and all that you've cultivated for yourself, as far as you've come in life, you're able to hone in intuition and connecting with the higher realms. You know, we have cleansing here, so maybe that's part of what we're cleansing out here. We're cleansing out this energy of this relationship here. We're able to continue to cleanse out, as we're already doing so well, of any negative adversity that comes to us day to day. And we're cleansing out the overthinking of opportunities that are coming in. And we're more just embracing how far we've come, how much connected to the universe we are, how much we've healed, and what beautiful relationships we have now, and what is being offered to us to be added to our growth and creation of who we're becoming. All right, and then one more oracle card for what should be embrace here. Spontaneity. Yes, so you have a lot of spontaneity in your life and nurturing, so continue to nurture those beautiful relationships that are in your life and what you do have cultivated in your life, whether that be your home, your plants, your pets, everything, family, all of that. So we're really embracing what all we have built for ourselves, and being spontaneous, enjoying the new adventures that life and opportunities that life can bring us. And we're asking to bring more spontaneity, and that's part of maybe what these offers are, is to offer more spontaneity in our life. And we're going to pick one more oracle for our Halloween vibe, because we love this oracle deck. Or at least I do. I love the artwork of it. So one more last message for my pile 3 here. Last message for pile 3. So last message for pile 3. Last message for pile 3. Here we go. Hat choice. So yeah, it's your choice of, you know, what you allow into your life, what you allow to embrace, what you allow to focus on, and what you're allowed to connect with, especially during the spooky Halloween season. So anyway, pile 3, have a happy Halloween, and I hope you enjoy your spooky season this year. Stay sentient, stay kind. Please like and subscribe to support the channel, and I hope that your life becomes more harmonious and celebratory as you are so forth putting out. I believe you will get that back in. Thanks, pile 3. Bye.